Hi guys, and welcome to book number 4 of Beast Quest Series 1, Tagus the Horseman. This has got to be my favourite book so far, to be honest. I just finished reading it, and there's actually some really good things I like about this book. I'm gonna cut straight into it. I read the first 5 chapters, and then I cut to the second half, and I didn't think it'd be as good as the first bit, but I was actually wrong. Okay, cut to the story. They've just defeated Archer, and actually, turns out the first thing that happens is this badass stampede, which is where Tom is actually captured by the villagers earlier on, which I was not seeing coming. So he gets captured, and everyone thinks he's the guy who took this head of the guard's son, Victor. So he gets taken to jail, and his weapons get taken off him. Now this is another part. This leads into my next good thing about this. But before I get into that, actually, there's something I need to mention. It's said before he goes to jail, and he mentions Eleanor's and Tom's friendship grows in this one. It's not. They say it in a way that you can see how it's grown. So they do mention that, which I like that they did that. But this is what I was talking about. Tom's in the cell, and even though he doesn't have his weapons on him, he actually figures out a pretty special way of getting out of the cell. He makes a little trap of a rock and a pebble to try and trick a guard to get out. So that's pretty clever on his half. He gets out, and then Eleanor comes to rescue him, and they find Victor in the woods. I think, well, no, it was the plains, so They find Victor, and they take him back to the village, because they say, oh, if we take him back, they'll believe that we found his son and all that, and also that he's hurt and he's a doctor. But villagers think that you did this to him, and no, of course they sell the thing, says no, but Victor knows who did do it. It was Tagus the Horseman. And this leads into Tom's next plan, which is to team up with these guys up in a cattle herd, and then they can watch where Tagus is from there, because he'll come to them, because that's what he does. He kills the cattle, and causes them to go in a stampede. So that's like his thing. It's like the thing that each of the monsters does a thing, whether it's landslides, tidal waves, etc., or burning crops. This one is he's starting stampedes and stealing stuff. So Tagus shows up, and Tom goes after him without his weapons, because he left them at the camp, and he tries to stop the beast with Storm the horse. But he's on the other side of the river, so he risks Storm going into the other side of the river. Mind you, he's done this before in Sephiroth, I think, where he was in this tidal wave thing, so I'm pretty sure he could do that, and he did, so they got to the other side. But eventually, though, Tagus separates him from Storm, because Tom has a rope with him, though, puts it around his neck, and then Tagus tugs him off Storm, and then Tom gets dragged by the beast, it gets pretty brutal in this one. This is as brutal as I've ever seen it being. Tom gets dragged up by Tagus, as this super-powered beast you've got the superpowered beast against this boy, and you know how young he is, I don't know, I forgot his age, but he's getting thrashed by him. Anyway, eventually, he tricks the beast into he's going to tackle him. So Tom is actually going to think that he's going to fight this guy, even though he's like 10 times bigger than him. But he actually coiled his legs up and tricked him because he's so nimble and small. So that's pretty creative there. Some more good stuff for this guy. Once his legs get coiled up, he falls to the ground, and then his horseshoe gets loose. Now that's another thing that caught me off guard. I didn't know what the enchanted item that was keeping him under control was, but having it be a horseshoe was a good idea, because I would never have guessed that. So I was surprised by that. But the horseshoe nearly gets off but I guess that horseshoe lifting up on that picture must have given it away. I guess it's gold. Who cares? But the horseshoe nearly comes off, but no, Tagus pushes him back, Elena comes just in time. I was so close. Oh, I thought the beast was going to get done there, but no. Elena comes just back in time with Silver and Storm, and he takes the sword, and clunk, that shoe comes right off. And another beast is freed. Awesome book. Awesome. Loved it. That's why it's the best one, because there's so much build-up here, there's so much tension, character development. It's something I wanted. The stakes are higher. I love Tagus the Horseman. I didn't think I would like it at first because of his design. He didn't look as threatening as the others, but boy was I wrong. It wasn't just the beast that made this book awesome, it was the story itself. I'm looking forward to reading Nanook in book 5. So this is book 4. I've loved it so far. Best one of season 1. I hope to see some more good. Can it be the best? Well, we'll find out as I continue with 2 books to go.